Welcome back to another Clinical Conversations video. In this video, we're discussing how we can raise our standard of coaching ankle mobility drills. What's going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Dr. Brian Larish, and I'm the owner of a cash-based physical therapy clinic, as well as the creator of the PT Growth Academy. And in these weekly videos, I like to share insights as to what I've been doing in the clinic that I think could be valuable for you. And so with that said, let's jump into today's video. Now, when it comes to training ankle mobility, one of the go-to exercises is the half kneeling dorsiflexion, where we're pushing the knee to the wall. It's a great exercise and I think it has a ton of value. However, I think we miss on one thing. A lot of times we just tell them to put their arms on the wall, push their knee to the wall until they touch it, keeping their heel down, and do that 15, 20 times and move on. The thing is, we're missing one key thing, and that is the foot shape. What should happen is, as we have different knee angles, the foot should start to change shape. Not only is this necessary for normal gait mechanics and normal movements, but if we want to truly unlock ankle mobility, we need to make sure that the foot is following the appropriate shapes. So I'm going to jump down and show you exactly what I mean so you can better understand it. So here's the exercise I'm referencing, where we have hands on the wall, we're pushing the knee to the wall. For me right now, I can't touch the wall without my heel coming up, so I need to move closer, right? And so we do this and we go through this with patients, and yeah, they'll get some symptomatic relief, they'll get a little bit of movement, but we need to start following the foot shape with the knee angle. What I'm referencing is that when we have a negative shin angle, which is when the knee is behind the ankle, we should have a supinated foot. As we move to a more neutral shin angle, where the knee is above the ankle, we should start to pronate. And then as we get to a positive shin angle, we start to resupinate. Well, if we really want to get our bang for our buck with this exercise, we should be getting to that point of pronation where we almost start to resupinate. So how do we do this? We need to start increasing awareness of foot shape to patients, and then we need to coach them through it. So to help patients understand this, have them move through a negative to neutral shin angle where they have to consciously twist their foot into pronation. So we start with a supinated foot. As we move forwards, I am slowly turning clockwise in this scenario without the toes gripping to feel the pronation occur. Then I reset. Negative shin angle. As we move forwards, I am slowly twisting to feel and see that pronation occur. It's really important that they see it so they can increase their awareness of it, but also make sure that the toes aren't gripping, right? Really important that they need to be able to do this without the toes gripping. What I've found is that adding this in is so incredibly valuable for this ankle mobility drill, but also for movement as a whole. This is just a good time to introduce it because they have less body weight, they have a little bit of support from the wall, and so they can really start to focus on it without a ton of compensations. So as a whole, I would encourage you to increase awareness of foot mechanics. Start with basic, non-moving in a dynamic way, and then once they get it from a half kneeling or a supine or a hook lying, then we can start to introduce it as it relates to more dynamic things like squats or deadlifts, where we are focusing on the foot to make sure that the foot mechanics align with the hip mechanics.